All right. Hello, everyone. How are you? I am here with Taylor. She is here too. She is muted right this second, but she is joining me actually from Florida. She is out in the South. I'll actually be seeing her in a couple of days. We are flying down for a leadership retreat that I am stoked about. But I am so excited because I get to broadcast live and share a little bit about the whole Beachbody coaching thing and what it is all about. So if you, and I'm just gonna sort of explain how this works. If you are joining us from the UK, I think it's about 9 o'clock there, so welcome. It's great to have you here. If you are joining just directly from the YouTube page, there should be an option for you right on your YouTube page to actually click on the chat bar so you can chat with us. But while the other speaker is going, if you are actually in the sneak peek page, or if you are in the founding coaches page and you have any questions or anything that you want us to address, we'll be more than happy to do that. Also, if you're actually checking out the playback, if you're not listening in and tuning in live, you are more than welcome to just send a message to either one of us, send a message to the person who invited you onto this call, and just feel free to ask those questions because I really want you to leave this call with information so that you can make the best decision for you. So, like I said, my name is Katie. I have actually been a Beachbody coach now for over 5 years. And it's crazy to think how far back that feels whenever I look back at my own journey. And to be honest with you, I started very much and just in my own fitness journey. Now, you may already be somewhat familiar with Beachbody. Many people know Shaun T. Many people know Insanity. A lot of people know P90X. They know Tony Horton. And to be honest with you, when I started, I knew nothing of coaching. I was shopping the internet late at night, and I was looking for a weight loss solution that I could do at home because my husband and I were we were just making ends meet. We were financially in this sort of place where we just really were struggling, and we couldn't afford the gym membership. We couldn't afford just all the extras. So I just bought on a whim Beachbody's Insanity. And so every day I would go down to my basement and I would push play on Insanity and I would do my workout, and I started to see results. And I absolutely loved how I felt. A lot of people were starting to ask me what I was doing, and I just started sharing it. I had connected the dots via Facebook and found out that you could actually create an income based on sharing what you were doing with other people. So it seemed sort of like a no-brainer to me that, wow, if I could continue on my fitness journey and purchase new products and programs that Beachbody comes out with and help people along the way, it's kind of a win-win for me. So that is really where my Beachbody business started. And I just tell people that everything that I've grown in the business and just in my leadership and everything that I've done has always been about just being curious about what the next step in my business would be. So when I started, it was really just about being accountable to my own goals and, you know, how could Beachbody make me stay accountable to the weight loss, the 25 pounds that I had lost? How could I maybe keep it off if I was sharing this with other people? I was curious about that. And then I was curious about how I could possibly just get my Shakeology paid for. And then I was curious about how it could help me create sort of this side income. And my husband and I were working full time, so just having that little extra. And then I was curious about how I could extend a maternity leave. And then it became, well, how could I kind of create this as another source of income for my family? And then it became, how can I kind of surpass my teaching salary to what it is today? So as the business has grown over the last couple of years, it's really been founded on just kind of chasing that curiosity along the way. So I am going to give you guys some information just about Beachbody in general so that you can kind of get to know the company a little bit more than what you may just know simply from what you've researched. So Team Beachbody is a company that was founded by two men, John Congdon and Carl Deichler, actually around 1997, I would say. And they loved fitness and they loved just the infomercials. They were really big in fitness infomercials and just selling workouts on TV. And they realized that the people who were buying these programs like P90X, I think one was, I think it was Turbo Jam and Slim and Six and all these programs, they had just set up this side like message board, and they realized that people were actually going on to these message boards and they were commenting on one another's posts, and they were sharing, you know, like tips and giving recipes or motivation, and they were giving them that, you can do this, you can do it, like, I'm so proud of you, and just, they were naturally like holding each other accountable. And this was before the days of Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And so Carl got this idea, and he kind of looked at John and he was like, you know, we could actually create a network of coaches that could help us distribute the product, share what it is, but they could also then, you know, get paid for helping people get results. And so they set up this idea, and they took it to a few of the people who were on those message boards, and they shared it with them. And some people were like, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. And other people were like, huh, you know, it's so crazy that it might actually work. And here we are in 2017. So I think the network itself launched in 2007. So we're a little over 10 years old as a network, as a team Beachbody. And we have been growing, and we have expanded first to Canada, and now we are on our way to the UK, specifically Northern Ireland, Scotland, and England. So if you are in those areas, you kind of already know Beachbody. This is something that I think could really be right up your alley. So the team Beachbody, we offer like a few different products that you may be familiar with, but I just want to kind of talk about a few of them in particular, because those are the ones that really are a big part of our business. So number one of our most popular products is actually called Beachbody On Demand. It allows you to stream online actually all of our products or our programs that we have in our catalog. So you sign up for Beachbody On Demand, and it is at your fingertips, on your phone, on your mobile device. It could be on your laptop, on your desktop. It could be on your TV. You have an entire catalog of Beachbody programs, including deluxe workouts, anything from the 21-day fix to T25 to some of like the old P90 workouts, and as well as Turbo Jam, Turbo Fire, Pio. All of that is going to be at your fingertips. And it also is going to include all of the product catalogs. I keep saying some, but it really is all of the product catalogs, including, you know, your nutritional plans. It's going to also include a cooking show for you. So you are going to have all of that with Beachbody On Demand to offer for your customers as well. So nobody can get bored with a fitness program. You're going to have plenty to choose from. And it's great because it allows you to actually download up to 6 workouts at a time. So yep, you can stream them wirelessly, but you can also download up to 6 at any given time. So if you're going on vacation, if you're traveling, or if you want to take them with you to the gym, you're going to have that opportunity as well. The other product that we are very well known for is our nutrient-dense Shakeology. And I want to take a couple minutes just to talk about why this product is different. Now, if you are serious about wanting to learn more and understand what makes this so different than other products that other people have to offer, is Shakeology is a nutrient-dense protein shake. So it's more than just your proteins. It's loaded with over 70 nutrients from around the world, 70 superfoods as we call them. It's all natural. There's not going to be any fillers. There's not going to be any artificial ingredients. It is in 2 formulas. There's a vegan, which is a pea and rice protein blend. And then there is a regular whey-based option as well. What most people don't realize is that when you drink Shakeology, you are drinking it because you are filling in those nutritional gaps throughout your day. So most people, when they're losing weight or trying to lose weight, they usually like kind of sacrifice those calories. And when we sacrifice calories, we tend to sacrifice nutrients, and Shakeology fills those gaps for so many. One of the things that I personally have noticed when I started drinking it on a daily basis is my skin cleared up. I noticed that I had more energy. You're going to notice that your hair grows faster, your nails. And it's also been known to lower cholesterol and improve your blood sugar as well. So I want you guys to understand that it's important for you, if you are going to be signing as a coach, to understand the products that we have to offer. Another product that's going to be coming to the UK is something called Energize. And Energize is a pre-workout that is actually created all natural again, instead of it being, I think a lot of times the pre-workouts kind of are created with these high caffeine doses. They have created it with green tea and coffee bean, and those are going to be natural caffeine stimulants, as well as it is sweetened naturally with beet sugar. So I drink it every day before my workout, about 15 minutes before my workout, and that is going to be coming as well. So I just wanted to kind of share a couple of the products that are going to be available in the UK. Not to say that more products won't be added to that catalog, but just so you know that what's going to be coming your way starting in October. And there's just one thing I want to touch on before I actually turn this over to Taylor is, you know, Beachbody is unique because we don't just talk about fitness. We don't just talk about nutrition. We also talk about the peer support. You know, this morning I even did a post on my page, on my Instagram page and on my like page. I talked about how that accountability is just so key. So many of us go to the gym and we just take a guess as to what kind of cardio we need to do, or we go to the gym and we just guess on the weight work that we can do, and it's just not, we're not sure, or we're really striving, but some days we get to the gym and then we're just not motivated to do it, or one day we eat really, really healthy, but by the weekend we're like, give me a margarita, and we just aren't accountable to it. And what I have found is that by creating what we call the challenge groups, and Taylor's going to talk more about those, it kind of creates this peer support system, which is something that I haven't seen in other marketing businesses. It's not just the fitness, it's not just this nutrition, but the peer support as well, which is really the full solution that so many people are looking for, especially me. Even as a coach now, 5 years into the business, I still use the coaching network as self-accountability too. All right, so one more thing I was going to talk about is what a coach actually looks like. Now, for some people, coaching is a natural fit because you might love fitness. It might be a natural fit for you if you already have a fitness-based business and you're looking to create a residual source of income to add to what you're already doing. We've done a couple of preview calls about learning more about the business opportunity if you have a fitness-based background. However, it isn't a requirement. It isn't you don't have to be somebody with a fitness background. You don't have to have a nutritional background. But it is somebody who is looking to create their own fitness and nutritional goals, and somebody who really wants to help other people do the same. It's not somebody that has to have expert understanding of how sales work and what sales are. It is somebody who is just interested in sharing their story, improving themselves, and putting those things out there for other people to see. And a coach is just somebody who is committed to being proof of what our products offer. So the workouts, the 21-day fix, to T25 or P90X, or our nutritional system through the 21-day fix container system as well. So those are just a couple of things that I wanted to mention, what a coach is, what a coach isn't. I'm going to turn it over to Taylor now, and she's going to talk a little bit more about what you can expect from our team, as well as those challenge groups that I mentioned, how those actually work. So Taylor, it's all you.
All right, can you hear me? Good? Alrighty. Hi guys, my name is Taylor. I'm actually in a coffee shop today because I had a crazy day full of appointments. So that's what I love so much about this business, honestly, is that it is so mobile and I can do it anywhere. So here I am at my favorite little coffee shop, coming to you live to talk to you about the business. But I really want to actually start with, I know Katie kind of mentioned them and how the peer support is really what to our business. So for me, when I got started, I was someone who just after marriage and some things happening in my life, I gained about 30 pounds. I had no idea what to do at the gym. My husband would take me to the gym with him, and I would be like on the treadmill for a little bit, be ready to leave after like 10 minutes and just get really frustrated. I felt like people were always judging me at the gym. I just was really self-conscious there. I was not confident in myself. I was not feeling good about myself. And so working out at home with the support of a coach online was something that really spoke to me. I, just like Katie, found T25, one of Shaun T's programs, on a infomercial, and I bought it, and it came with a month's supply of Shakeology. And then I met Katie shortly after, and she got me plugged into one of her virtual health and fitness support groups. And within the first 3 months that I was in those support groups, just consistently seeing people check in with their own workouts and their own nutrition, and teaching us how to meal plan and how to make clean eating work for us, and following like an 80-20, 80% of the time we're eating clean, 20% of the time we're a little bit. Just implementing those ideas and those concepts into my life helped me to lose the 30 pounds. I lost about 15 in my first 2 months, and then another 15. And it just completely changed my life. There were just all these people in these groups who had like goals like me, just regular human beings, just trying to be a better version of themselves every single day. Our workouts don't have to be long. A lot of the programs that we do are only 30 minutes a day. We even have one program called 22-Minute Hardcore, and the workouts are 22 minutes a day. So for me, it was just a simple decision that I could wake up and just make one small change with the support of all of these other people who were doing the exact same thing. And that changed everything. And a lot of those people that I met 3 years ago in my very first challenge group, I still talk to today, and I still have a relationship with today, and we're still motivating and supporting people. But about a couple months into that first challenge group, I realized, like, okay, I'm doing all these things anyway. I'm posting in this group anyway. I'm being supported by these other people and supporting them anyway. So maybe I could turn this into my own little business as well. And just like Katie, I started out with just wanting to get my Shakeology paid for, and then I wanted to help pay some student loan debt. And then I wanted to be home one night a week because I was teaching dance full time then. I wanted to be home just one night a week with my husband. So we set small financial goals with the help of the team. They really showed me how to figure out how to reverse engineer those goals to go after the financial freedom that I wanted. And here I am now 3 years later, and I am a full-time Beachbody coach because of the support that I got from this team. So I'm going to use that kind of to just segue right into now what you will get from the support of the Dream Team United, from being a part of this team. So for starters, you can't actually sign up as a coach or a customer yet because we haven't actually launched in the UK yet, but we already have a group, a support group for people who are interested in starting their own business. It's called the Dream Team United Founding Coaches page, and we're doing trainings in there every single week. We're showing you how to actually launch your business before the launch even happens. So we're getting you plugged into different workout programs so you can start doing some of the workout programs that Beachbody has to offer, because those are available to you already over in the UK. We can start to help you get results and to help you help other people get results. And then whenever we officially launch in the UK in the middle, towards the end of October, you will be well on your way and have a good understanding of what it actually takes to be a coach. We have that group set up for, I believe, a year. So you're going to get support and different trainings for an entire year from all different coaches on the Dream Team. So many successful coaches, just myself even being in that group right now with a lot of the coaches that are doing the trainings with us is just like, it's like a gold mine in that group. There are so many successful, amazing coaches at your disposal that have been there, done that, have already invented and reinvented and really made this successful for them. And we're just here to teach you how to duplicate that, but also make it your own. So each one of us has a different story, a different way of working our business. And you'll hear from Katie, you'll hear from me, you'll hear from Melanie and Alyssa and all these other different coaches who have different ways of working their business, and you can kind of make it your own. So the support system that you have from the Dream Team United is unlike any other. Amazing. There's so many amazing people who are there to offer their support. Katie, was there anything else I was supposed to go over? Sorry.
No, it's okay. I think we hit it all. Just the prequel that you when you want to become a member of the Dream Team United, you want to reach out to the person who invited you onto this call so that they can set you up with your membership into the group. There's nothing like requiring of signups at this point, but you basically are saying that you're committed to being a member of the Dream Team United and that you are going to be a part of the team, and you are interested in working a business or working on your own fitness and nutritional goals whenever it becomes available. I think that's it, right, Tay? The only other thing I want to mention too is challenge groups are really run one of two ways. A lot of people run their businesses on Instagram, and some people run them on Facebook. What's nice is Beachbody offers what's called a challenge tracker app. And when you get access to this challenge tracker app, it's just an app that you download onto your phone. And what's cool is that you as a coach will be able to give mentorship. You'll be able to post daily, share daily, and make sure that your challengers are accountable to their own health and fitness goals. Beachbody gives you a lot of those I almost went to say it too fast, the guides to help you run successful groups, but you'll also learn that from us as your founding coaches. Hi, baby. Sorry, my kiddo just got home from school not too long ago. So you will have that information as well. Right now, we can't add any UK coaches into our challenge tracker apps just because of the email system. So that will be available, though, to all coaches in the UK starting on October 19th. All right, so I want to talk about, too, for a couple minutes, the most important question, because if you do look at this as a business, you want to know, well, how do I actually earn an income? How am I actually going to be able to make this into a job, and a job that you love? And like I said, this is a business that is based on, time. It takes effort. It is about consistency, and it does take time to grow the business. However, I want to start by talking to you about a couple different ways you earn. So there are basically two ways when you first start before you ever make what's called your first rank advancement, and that is commissions you earn off of your orders, like the orders that people place through you as their coach. You earn a 25% commission off of the sales that you make. We use mostly what's called challenge packs, which is basically the complete solution for people in terms of their fitness and their goals. It's going to include their first month of Shakeology, and it can include a DVD program, but it can also include a 1-year access to Beachbody on demand. It's definitely the best bang for the buck. Anything in terms of challenge pack range in price because there are various options from $35 in US dollars, and I don't know the exchange rate, but I'm sure if you put it into Google, you can see anywhere from $35 to about $70 in US. So with that currency, we aren't sure exactly what that is going to mean in the UK, but we do know it's going to be very close to the complete exchange. So that's one thing that I wanted to mention. Once you actually start building your business, meaning that you actually sign up coaches who are interested in building the business as well, you personally sponsor those coaches. There are a couple other ways that are added. When you become what's called your first rank advancement, an Emerald coach, meaning you have 2 personally sponsored coaches, you can then start earning what's called the team cycle bonus. Now that is really when you open the doors to the compensation plan. It is a binary system, meaning you are building 2 legs, and with that, you are going to start earning cycle bonuses based on the volume or the sales that the team you have underneath you start to create. You also have what's called the matching bonus system. The matching bonus is based on the sales that your personally sponsored coaches bring in. You earn a 10% commission based on the volume that they produce, their team volume, so their cycle bonuses. There's also a bonus pool for coaches as well based on the leadership pool. In the business, You can rank advanced anywhere from diamond to 2-star to 5-star, and there is a bonus opportunity for you there as well. If you want more information about that, we have put a lot of that information into the founding coaches pages, so they're learning more about the best way to start setting up their placement, how to really grow their income based on where they decide to strategically place their coaches. When you have that background information, you're really going to be able to see the income opportunity. But what you need to know immediately is familiarizing yourself with the products and the programs, educating yourself on what makes Beachbody so different than any other company out there, and then learning more about the systematic way of placing people that you can create more income. And again, just a heads up, I always like to say this, like Beachbody does not guarantee any income for you. It's all based on the coach's individual skills and effort as well. Taylor, if you want to go ahead and talk about the next steps with becoming a coach or a customer, that would be awesome. I will unmute you.
Can you hear me? Yeah, okay. All right, so the next steps in becoming coach, I want to put my headphones in, it got like really loud here all of a sudden. The next steps in becoming a coach for you in the UK is actually to like you to listen to this call to the coach that's in the US, or maybe someone in the UK who is starting to get people lined up to sign up as soon as we launch on October 19th. Is that date right? October 19th is when the business officially launches in the UK, and there will be a couple options for you to get started with your own fitness and business journey at the same time. You can sign up as a coach with what we call a challenge pack, so you'll be able to get Beachbody on-demand access plus a month supply of Shakeology and sign up that way, and there's no coaching fee involved, or you can just sign up straight up as a coach and pay a coaching fee. Repeat which part, Katie? Can type. And there will be, you can sign up with a straight coaching fee as well and get started with your business. From there, we will start what we call new coach training. And so as soon as you are signed up, you will be you'll be added to a group where we'll be running new coach training, and your sponsor coach that you sign up with will get you plugged into all of that. You will be part of that Dream Team Founding Coaches group, like we had mentioned earlier, and you will have all of the resources there for different ways to grow your business, whether it's your Facebook, or choose word of mouth, however you choose to actually share your business. So I mentioned, I think maybe it cut me off, that the next steps in getting started as a coach is to reach out to the person who invited you to listen to this call. So whichever coach in the US or Canada that invited you to take a peek at this little informational call, or maybe it's someone from the UK that is getting their team all situated and ready to go whenever we actually launch on October 19th. In the UK, that's the first step that you're going to want to do, is just reach out to them and say, yes, I am committing to becoming a coach. Tell me what will get you all set up with everything that
all right, I think she muted for a second. I think we lost her for like a second, but yes, like she was saying, you want to make sure that you reach out to the person who invited you onto this call so that you can get set up with all of the tools that you need to really launch your business. You're going to learn some of the key things that we have really started implementing with the UK soon-to-be founding coaches as well. So anything from running a free group, or how you start actually attracting people into your business. We've been talking about just social media tips and strategies that you can use to really start growing and branding yourself as a business owner. Lastly, I just want to give you guys a couple of dates to know. So I'm going to do a quick screen share, and let's not mind the mess that you're going to see back here. Nope, we're going to do this one. Okay. All right, so what you see here are some of the dates that you want to know that are coming up. So we officially launched in the UK, meaning that you can actually sign up as a coach or as a customer on October 19th. I believe it is a Thursday. And Taylor and I, as well as quite a few other Dream Team founding coaches, are going to be heading to London for this event, just to meet people and just to introduce ourselves, because we're going to start working pretty closely together. We are going to have a team party at the Dartmouth House at 6 p.m. on October 20th. That's Friday. We are going to just get to know one another. We're going to have a little bit of training, but it's going to be really laid back. It's going to be a lot of fun. You'll be able to put names to faces and just get to know some of the coaches who are going to be leading you in some of your trainings. We are also going to be hosting a Team Beachbody UK informational session, not hosting, we're going to be attending, and that is with the CEOs of the company. So Carl Deichler is going to be there, John Congdon's going to be there. You are going to meet a couple of the people who are heading the network from a corporate standpoint in the UK. You're going to meet them as well as at this informational session. There is also a waitlist set up. Shanti is going to be hosting 2 workouts on that date. Now, there are 2 sessions. There's a morning session. There's an afternoon session. I will be attending the afternoon session. Taylor, I think you said you're attending the afternoon session as well. And there is a morning one too that you'll be able to meet some of the coaches. And then on October 24th, with a time to be determined, we're going to do what's called a new coach kickoff call. And it's just going to walk you through what your Coach Online office is. It's going to walk you through how to set up some of the websites that are provided. It's going to walk you through what you should be doing on your first couple days as a coach, how to really start talking about your first challenge group. And then finally, the new Coach University, which is going to be run through a website where you are going to have full access to all of the trainings for our new coaches. You'll also be able to add your personally sponsored coaches into that training as well on October 30th. Stop sharing that for a second, and I think you guys can see me again. So I know that this is a ton of information. I am more than happy to share my slides with you so that you can see them. But I really want to encourage you all. You know, there was a reason that you found yourself on this call today. There was a reason that you decided, you know, I'm gonna really listen to what this is all about. I want to learn more. I encourage every single one of you to reach out to the person who invited you onto the call and ask them what they love about coaching, and ask them a little bit about their story, and ask them, you know, just any questions you have about growing a business, about ways to grow your business with social media, or, you know, hosting events, or in your fitness classes, and what Beachbody can do for you. You know, I look back at the last 5 years in my business, and it has been an absolute whirlwind. But one of the things that I absolutely love the most about this is that my kiddos are seeing me take care of myself. You know, they're seeing me implement these healthy habits, and there's a ripple effect. You know, my husband has been able to lose over 30 pounds with Beachbody programs and products, and my kids see us working out, and they just know that is part of what we do. And I love that Beachbody has brought fitness to us. I love that, you know, this is something that is just so much of our life. Hey, babe.
See Dad and play?
Yeah, you can go see Ty play. Love you. Do you have your gizmo? Yeah. Sorry. So he's getting ready to play with a friend. So it is just, it's life-changing. And I just encourage all of you, if you're curious about it and you're starting to ask yourself, you know, why not me? You know, I have a fitness journey. Why not take people on that journey with you and share that part of it? It's going to be an exciting time. It's going to be a whirlwind, but I know that Taylor and I are really thrilled to be welcoming coaches into our organization. And if we can answer any questions for you, please feel free to reach out. And that's all I got, Tay. Do you have anything else? Nope. All right, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for being on the call. Bye-bye.